What is up, YouTube? Casual MTG here, and I'm coming at you with a Jeskai build. It's one card away from being standard. There was no way to get it, or 2 cards away from being standard. There's no possible way to make it standard, so I figured just build it to the closest of standard I could possibly build. This is Jeskai Burn, or Jeskai Combo Burn, whatever you want to call it, or Jeskai Beatdown. There's 2 ways to win, with fat creatures or with burn damage. So without further ado, let's get into it. And I will start off with the red. Okay, we have 3 Kozilek Sentinel. This is like our main beefy creature of the red. He just gets big whenever you cast a colorless spell. He gets a 1/0 until the end of the turn. He's amazing because it even counts when you cast another one of him during the turn, so it just he gets really beefy, and I'll get into the reason why when I get to the blue, but until then, yeah. Then we play 3 Nettle Drone. Nettle Drone, you guys know what this does. Deals 1 damage to each opponent when you tap it, and untaps when you play colorless. So, I'm pretty sure you guys can figure out what the combo is by now, but if not, just hold on till the blue. Now for the last card of the red, we do play 3 Molten Nursery. Just deals 1 damage to target creature or player when you play a colorless spell, so it's pretty self-explanatory. That's it for the red. On to the white. We only play a full play set of 1 card for the white, and that is my main man, Seeker of the Way. You guys should know what this does, but for the small amount of people who don't, it's got prowess, so whenever you play a non-creature spell, it gets a 1/1 counter, and gains lifelink when you play a non-creature spell. So, pretty good. That's it for the white. Now on to the blue. We've got 1 negate, and then 2 cancel. I felt like that's the only counters I wanted in the deck. I feel like the rest should be in the sideboard, and I will be showing the sideboard in this deck profile. So, without further ado, let's continue. Then we have 2 copies of Anticipate. If you guys aren't keen on playing Anticipate, you can switch out for Tormenting Voice. It just is your preference. And then for the last card of the blue, I play 4 copies of Retraction Helix. This is the reason that the Nettle Drone and the Kozilek Sentinel and the Molten Nursery are all great cards in this deck, and why they're the bread and butter of the deck. Seeker of the Way is kind of in that boat too, because you can make him fat too, but yeah. That's it for the blue. Now on to the multicolored, or the gold. For the creatures, we've got 4 copies of the Almighty and Powerful Manus Rider. I've loved this card since I found out about it, and have been playing it since a couple months ago, so this card's amazing. If you can get this out turn 3, keep poking into confuse your opponent on what you're doing. Pretty good. I would say if you guys don't want to play a full play set, cut it down to 3 if you want to find room for stuff, but yeah. And then we play 4 Jeskai Ascendancy. You need this for the deck. Helps untap your Molten Nursery, or your Nettle Drones and your Kozilek Sentinels, so just helps. And for the last multicolored card, or gold card, we played 2 Jeskai Charm. We do side a 3rd, but I don't feel 4 is needed, so yeah. Now on to the colorless cards. We do play some artifacts in this deck. I would play more of certain artifacts if I had them, but, you know, I'm working with what I have, and it is closer to standard than not modern, so that's why it's built like this. We play 1 Astral Cornucopia. This card's really good. Late game, I guess. Yeah. 1 Briber's Purse. Briber's Purse is amazing. Or 3 Briber's Purse. Not 1. 3. This card's amazing. Just gets you to swing in with your big fatties if you have counters on this, so it's pretty good. And we have our 4 Spider Silk Net. This is just a 0-drop. I put this in here when I thought this deck was standard, but I found out that it's not. It's a Retraction Helix. Oh well. It's still good to have in there. Really, any 0-cast artifact could fill in that space, so, you know, whatever. Now onto the land base. It is pretty simple. I got our 4 Mystic Monastery. Gotta have it in a Jeskai build. Then we have our 3 copies, because I am a budget player, we have our 3 copies of Windscared Crag, your red-white land. Then we have 3 copies of Swiftwater Cliffs, your blue-red land. And then we have our white-blue land, which is our 3 copies of Tranquil Cove. These all just give you life, so they're the life gain lands. We could really play any of the dual-colored lands, you just gotta have some in the deck. So, yeah. Now for the basics, we do play 3 mountain, 3 plains, and 3 island. Self-explanatory on those. That's the main board. Time for the sideboard. We've got, for the red portion of the sideboard, we've got Kozilek Sentinel, 1 Nettle Drone, and 1 Molten Nursery for the combo pieces that go in. I wanted to have 1 copy of each of these in the sideboard just in case I need the combo to go off a little faster against certain matchups like red or mono red or Rakdos or Boros. So, yeah. And then for the last card of red, we do play 2 copies of Tormenting Voice because it is better than Anticipate in certain matchups. So that's why I have it. Now for the white, we only do play 1 white card, which is 2 Enshrouding Mist. This is great because it gives you, on your Seeker, it gives you 2 counters instead of just a 1/1. It'll give you a 1/1 off of the prowess from the Seeker, which is great, and it prevents all damage. The Renown part isn't such a, it's not a part you worry about. You just want to prevent all damage so that you can swing in without worrying about your creature dying to a spell, so, or to a, like a roast or something, or being weakened by roast or something, you know, so, or like being hit by a languish or something, you know, so, this is just good protection. 2 Tasker Scheming. Certain matchups, like the more controlling matchups, this is better than Anticipate, so I figured to keep it in here. Gets you to your pieces faster, so, you know, why not? And then we do play the 1 Negate, the 1 Dispel, and the 2 Disdainful Stroke for the counter spells in the sideboard. Like I said, there would be more in the sideboard. I just figured these would be a lot more prevalent in the sideboard for when you need to side them in. So, that's it for the blue. Now for the multicolored, we do play 1 Jeskai Charm, like I said earlier in the deck profile, that there was 1 in the sideboard, so we do play 1. I just felt like it needed to go in the sideboard rather than the main board, so, yeah. And then, for the last card of the deck, which is 1 more red card, I forgot that it was at the end, is 1 copy of Roast. I do play the single copy of Roast only because I don't feel it's that needed in this build, because you can get huge creatures and clear board pretty easily. But yeah, guys, that's been my Jeskai burn. Just let me know what you guys think about this deck. Comment in the comment section below if you have a way to make it standard. I'm always open for that. But yeah, this has been Casual MTG signing out. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and also like the page, or like this video. But I'm signing out.